大家看节目的时候，其实已经是夏天了。不过我们在 LA 做专访的时候，其实还蛮冷的，所以看到这个毛毛的王座，其实还蛮舒服的。接下来访问该轮到谁呢？我们来听听看幕后大功臣导演怎么拍他第一部票房大片的。魔兽崛起的剧组真的是卧虎藏龙，饰演奥格林的罗伯·卡辛斯基曾经打魔兽打到全世界第10名，而导演邓肯·琼斯虽然是首次执导这么大片的动作片，但他之前的作品《启动原始码》，咱们节目曾经大推过的2009月球漫游都超精彩。更重要的，身为大卫·鲍伊儿子的他，当然也是超级魔兽迷。You became a regular visitor to Azeroth.After graduating, and you work as a designer in the game studio too. And how did this experience help you directing this film?
Yeah, I mean, I have a love of the computer games industry and played games all of my life. And I wanted to experience a little bit what it was like making games as well as playing them. You know, it's such a huge industry now, making games. And it's interesting on a storytelling level because the challenges of making movies and making games are very different.But at all times, you're trying to entertain the audience. But with games, you want the player to have as many choices as possible and to not feel the restrictions or freedoms. But in a movie, obviously, it's very... You as the director, you want to control what the audience sees and hears at all times. So they're almost opposite jobs, but I think they both have the same goal, which is you want your audience to be entertained.
From game to movie translation, what worries you most?I
think, you know, there has not been a wonderful history of computer games being turned into movies. Not many successes. But I like a challenge. And because, you know, it's interesting. Movies based on comic books didn't used to be very good. And then eventually they started being good. And my theory is that the people who make the movies now grew up reading comic books. And so for me, I feel like...The people who are starting to make movies based on video games now grew up playing video games. I'm kind of just on that generation that was playing games growing up. So hopefully we've been successful.
And how did you deal with the pressure? Because the producer said even when the Blizzard or the studio heads visit, you can remain calm.
I don't know. I guess I'm just good with pressure. I don't know why. I think,you always want to do the best you can, and you always want to listen to people who have good advice. So as much as possible, I try to do that, and I work with very talented people, and I want them to do what they do well. But at the end of the day, it's just a movie. So, you know, I'll always try and do my best, but it's not life and death.
Close ranks!There
are 125 cameras in the forest, and how do you remember all the locations and you spend all?
Fortunately, I don't have to worry about the locations. But many of those cameras have a very specific job, which is for motion capture. And that's for our stuntmen and for our actors who play our orc characters.To be able to see every movement that they do, so that when ILM does their work, they can replicate it and make it look exactly like what the actors were doing.
而这回场景武器逼真，加上电脑动画，兽人更是讨喜。尤其是这位宝宝勾追，但宝宝能再见吗
？If we're fortunate enough for us to get the chance to make some more movies, you'll see that baby again. Hello Taiwan, I really hope that you go and see Warcraft. We're very proud of it and put in a lot of work.
Hi Taiwan.
Hello Taiwan.
Come watch our movie, Warcraft. I promise you'll love it as much as we love making it. And it's going to be great.
Thank you so much, Taiwan.
Can we say hi Taiwan together?
Hi Taiwan.
Hi Taiwan. Enjoy World of Warcraft. Warcraft. Enjoy Warcraft. Wow.
He drinks on Mondays.And
Wednesdays.
We'll protect the kingdom together.
才挥了一下就累了，看来我真的不是当演员的料，而且这个只是塑胶而已，不是真的剑呢，我就已经累得半死了。看来我还是好好的做爆米花电影院吧。不过我们还有更精彩的专访，千万别走开哦。